Hello, good evening. This is Jessica for Group Talk Summary on the evening of Tuesday, January 22nd. January is going fast. Today we talked a lot about habits, good habits and bad habits. What is a habit? It is something that you do very, very often, usually every day, or you do the same thing in every situation. For example, maybe your habit in the morning is to always have a cup of coffee when you first wake up. Now, if you do something often, but not every day, kind of sometimes, pretty often, you could have a tendency to do it. A habit is very strong, and a tendency is sort of a weak habit. It means, I have a tendency to like rainy days. It means I often like rainy days, but not always. Sometimes they're too rainy or I don't like it. So you can have a tendency to do something or a tendency to like something. It means you often do it, often like it. Another word we talked about was intuition. Now, intuition is spelled I-N-T-U-I-T-I-O-N. Intuition. And intuition is sort of instinct or kind of heart's feeling. So you can make a guess, and maybe it's not a guess based on facts. It's just the feeling you have. So we often say women's intuition means women often make a correct guess about especially emotions or feelings. So if somebody asks you, how do you know how to cook so well? You have kind of two choices. You can answer, well, I have a cookbook and I follow the recipe. Or you could say, how do I cook so well? It's just intuition. I can just have a feeling about how much spice and what spice to use. So intuition is like inspiration, just the instinct to do it well. And our last word for today is a different topic, and that is the word humble. Where is it? There we go. Humble is spelled H-U-M-B-L-E. And for a personality, the opposite of humble is to be very arrogant. Now, an arrogant person thinks that they are the most important thing, and they are so great. So the opposite, a humble person, doesn't think about themselves, has a very low opinion about themselves. So a humble person is always saying, oh, I'm not so important, I'm not so special. Another way we can say humble is talking about things. For example, a humble apartment or a humble dinner. And that just means very plain, cheap, not expensive, not exciting thing. So a humble dinner is maybe just rice and miso soup. Still very good, but it does not have expensive ingredients or really fancy ingredients. So humble just means very plain and not having a star quality. All right, those are our words of the week. We talked a lot about habits, so I hope joining Group Talk will become a habit with all of you. Hope to see you again. Good night.